Hi guys, this is my reaction video for the week. Uh, this week I watched the video by Jane McGonigal on the TED website. It was called The Game That Can Give You 10 Years of Extra Life. So anything that promises you a longer life is interesting, right? And she was talking about games. So both of those things I was interested in. The speech was pretty long, but it didn't feel that long. I thought about why that was. I think she structured her talk really, really well. The way she ordered everything and put it together, and she explained it slowly but very, very clearly, was great. When I write a presentation, I want to write my presentation like this, so that the listener can follow you very, very easily and understand you and not feel bored. She kept my attention with the content, I think. The presentation itself was pretty good too, but I think what held me was the story she told. She's really passionate about it. The reason she was passionate, this talk is actually about how games can benefit you. So there are lots of things in the media about how games are bad for you, but here explained how games can help your life. Now, the way she explained this, she was in a near-death situation. She had a really, really bad disease, and she was recovering from that, and it took a long time. And part of doing that, she talked about 5 regrets that dying people have. Because, I mean, she was in the situation, right? For example, she said people regret not staying in touch with people, their friends. They regret not being who they wanted to be, not fulfilling their dreams, things like this. And the way she structured it, she introduced those things and said how research about games checks each of those. So, for example, staying in touch with friends, she says online games give you a way of talking to people that you can't meet up with normally. It can just be like a mobile game or something that keeps you in touch, right? And it makes you speak. For me, thinking about it, I have some friends in England. If you stay away for a long time, no matter how close you are, the communication kind of drops off. I mean, it happens, right? Thinking about some of my friendships, some of the ways I stay in touch with my closest friends are through games. I didn't really realize it. But actually, the only time we really speak is, hey, did you hear about this update? Or this is what I did in this game. It's really interesting. And if I had a game that I can play online together with them, I think we'd stay in touch a lot more. So it was interesting. Also, I thought it was great about how you can express yourself. For example, lots of old people die without really expressing their true selves. They listen to what other people say they should be and what society says they should do. But online games, you have an avatar instead of yourself, which says who you are. So I could be online. I could be a really strong, good fighter. In real life, I'm not so strong, right? And if I wanted to be a girl, I can go online and I can be a woman, and no one knows. It's expressing your true self. And what she said, which was really interesting, was doing this online helps you be who you want to be in real life too, which is great. The really interesting thing, though, was how she applied all of these things to her life without computer games. So because she was in a near-death situation and she was very depressed and she thought about suicide as well, she made a game to try and help herself overcome this. And she says by playing games and by treating life like a game, you can give yourself extra life, right? It makes your life longer because you are happier, you have all these good things. So it was very, very interesting. I recommend you go and watch it. It's not too difficult, and it was it was really engaging and interesting. If you want to know how to structure your presentations, go and have a look. I think it was really, really well structured. I look forward to seeing your reaction videos, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.